So you know, we have an illusionist here who's going to blow your mind. He's been called the master of illusion. He comes from Israel, and he's stunning audiences all around the world, even mystifying fellow magicians, Penn and Teller. Now, Vitaly is bringing his art of illusion and magic to New York City for the first time in a limited engagement.
It's called Vitaly, and Evening of Wonders is opening this Wednesday off-Broadway at the West Side Theater, and Vitaly is joining us now, the special preview. Welcome.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
All right, so your name really sounds so Italian,
Right.
but you're born in Russia, right?
Born in Russia, and it's actually a Russian name, right?
Huh.
It sounds
Yeah,
Italian.
it's very Italian.
Yeah.
And then what, you lived in Israel at some point?
Yes, I grew up in Israel, and I live in Canada.
So where did all this love of magic and...
I used to paint before magic. I was about 14, and actually I was carrying around a notepad, and I used to paint, like something like that.
Okay.
And I really genuinely, when I was like 13, 14, I went to nature and I drew my impressions, my inspirations. I'm gonna give you an example.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw something. Let's see if you Lori and Rosanna can guess what I'm drawing. Okay.
All right.
So let's see.
Okay, a leaf.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
very good. Here, I'll add some detail.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, leaf.
Very good. So something like a leaf, for
Right.
example.
Okay, yes.
But the reason I love magic is not only you can put your imagination into paper, but you can also make it real.
Wait
What?
a minute.
How did he do that? Come on.
And not only that,
Yes.
you can actually remove it from the page
Can you do another?
after the show.
That is
That's
scary.
fabulous.
It's
I
pretty cool.
love it.
When did you realize that you had, listen, you were 14 years old.
Right.
But did you go home and tell your parents, like, I think I have this magical power that...
Well, they learned about it. They were my first audience, so they had no choice. But they wanted me to be an engineer, and I wanted to be.
Is that what you studied?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did. And they wanted me to be a magician, and eventually the second one won.
That's very funny.
whatever.
All right, do something with Lori. Let's
Sure,
yeah,
sure.
'cause
Actually,
I think she's
I'd
a
like-
skeptic, just so
Yes.
you know.
Okay.
Vitaly.
But if you don't mind, I'd like to involve both of you.
Okay, good.
You know, in my show, I make art come to life, like with drawings, but also with photographs. And I got some pictures with me of
Okay.
New York City,
Ooh.
like Times Square and Statue of Liberty.
Right.
And maybe Rosanna, if you don't mind, I want you to select one. We'll get back to Lori as well.
Okay.
Pick one, any photograph.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, just point to one as I show you. Rockefeller Center. We got Empire
keep going.
State. Okay. Central Park.
Oh, so I like Central Park.
Central Park.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'll ask you to take, actually, Lori, take this
Yes.
marker,
Okay.
and I want you to write your name on Central. You could have selected, by the way, the net, Rosanna. You selected the Central Park.
Yes.
That's very important.
Just
I want
write
you
my
to,
name?
yeah, put your initials or your name right over here.
Okay.
Great. And I want you to take your hand, and I want you to place it, your free hand, right on top of this picture, just like that, and hold it, maybe the right hand, just like that. Great. And you could have selected any picture,
Any
Rosanna.
picture I could have.
And I've got something for you as well, Lori. I want you to imagine a celebrity, a famous person, somebody I could not know.
Okay.
You will name right now. Close your eyes. Close your
Okay,
eyes.
go ahead and name the person?
Yeah, we'll visualize.
Okay.
Imagine first. Somebody nobody could know, you will name right now. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead.
Will Smith.
Will Smith. Okay, and nobody. Okay,
Sorry,
Will Smith.
can you try that again? No, I'm only kidding.
Okay, Will Smith. All right. Let's try this. And you selected which place? Central Park.
Yes.
Central Park, a random choice, and Will Smith.
Correct.
Close your eyes.
Oh,
Okay.
you're going to do something freaky, I could tell right now.
Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can combine them. I want you to imagine Will Smith in the Central Park.
Stop it.
I want you to let that
Don't
thought
do that to
go
me.
down your arm, and I want you to burn it into the picture. I want you to open your eyes, lift your hand,
Okay.
and just have a look, just for yourself. Just tell me. if
Don't
it's-
freak us out like this. Stop it! This is crazy.
What?
It's
How did you do
Will
that?
Smith.
How did you, Lori, were you in on this?
No! I'm just as shocked as you are.
That is crazy. So now you're going to do this off-Broadway show,
Right.
and you'll be doing obviously tricks like that. What other kind of things do you
Actually,
do?
I don't do that in the show, but in the show, I take people's driver's license and I remove their face from their driver's license. So if you don't like your face on your driver's license, come to the show, and we'll remove it and we'll put Will Smith instead.
No,
That's
seriously.
fascinating.
So what other kind of things do you do during the show?
So I make art come to life. I make photograph pictures come to life. There's a paintbrush that paints by itself. Objects disappear from, people participate. So objects disappear from one person's hands and reappear in another person's hands across the theater.
What do you want people who come to see your show? What do you want them to walk away with?
You know, for me, magic has always been about that childlike wonder that we experience when we are little. That everything is fresh and beautiful, and we're trying to kind of get back to that, but as adults.
Right.
Yeah.
And who was your inspiration when it comes to magic?
When it comes to magic, the first magicians that inspired me when I was 14 were David Copperfield, Siegfried and Roy, Lance Burton, Penn and Teller.
You freaked Penn and Teller
Yes,
out too.
yes, yes.
What did you do with them that like freaked them out?
I made a picture of London come to life, and the bus drove away, and it was with Alison Hannigan on the show, and she was the participant, and it's on a show Fool Us.
So can you get tickets to your show?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's on Ticketron?
I think it's on Telecharge, and the website is vitalymagic.com.
All right, yeah, so it opens tonight, of course, or it opens on Wednesday
Yes.
night.
We're in
all right,
previews right
through
now.
Sunday. Okay. Tickets are $89, and yeah, telecharge.
And it's fun for the whole family,
It
right?
really
Absolutely,
is.
the whole family,
It's all
yeah.
clean, right? There's nothing that.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That's good.
That's fantastic. All right, so can I keep this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You might-
Okay, wait, let me see. Is there a way like the
Here.
Will Smith comes off like
Does
no.
he come out? Yeah, can
No.
he come to
I
life?
mean,
Can you bring him
Here,
here in
I'll
the
sign
studio?
it for you, and
Oh,
yeah, of course.
fabulous.
Execute it.
Amazing. Anyway, go see Vitaly off Broadway.
Yeah, thank
it's just
you.
like a fun night to just
It
kind
really
of sit
is.
back
You're looking
and
for something to do.
be entertained.
That's right.
Yeah.
For the whole family, which is super nice.
And
All
bring your
right.
driver's license. And a bus fare.
Can you
Come
make
back
them
home.
look better
Can
on
you change
person
the
on
age
it?
on it too? Thank you so much,
Sure,
Vitaly.
thanks.
Thanks,
Have a good one.
Vitaly.
All
It
right,
was
coming up,
great.